Will AMZE squeeze all the way upwards of the 68 to the 80 cent levels once again, or is this a ticker which is glory days are behind it and you should be cutting your losses and walking away from? What's up, trend friends? Today, we're discussing AMZE under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why we're going to be doing a calibrate breakdown. The what we're going to be doing some stock analysis. The where we're going to talk about exactly where this ticker is heading from here on out. Now, this is a ticker which is in the after hours today, ran from approximately the 40 cent levels all the way upwards of the test of this 50 cent levels, as you guys can see. Now, in my video yesterday, it's funny because in my video yesterday, right, I made a video named best short squeeze penny stock to buy right now, right? And as you guys can see, it came out 21 hours ago, right? And this is what I said about AMZE. However, after double topping at approximately 98 cents, the stock got destroyed and it got shattered to pieces and now it's sitting at approximately 40 cents per share. Now, I anticipated rebound, a dead cat bounce from the 40 cent levels all the way to the test of 50 cents, which would simply be an easy, what percentage would that be? That would be like a 25% gains. Easy, simple, just like that, bang. You made 25 cents. You made 25 cents on the dollar. Congratulations. Right, there we go, right? So congrats to everyone who did follow that alert. I know a lot of people in our community did, and they made a lot of money from it. So this was a really good trade, right? This was a really good trade, and I think that now what we're facing into the upcoming day on November 14th is the company's earnings, right? Now, when it comes to earnings, the problem with earnings, my friends, is that earnings are binary, right? Either they're really good and the company rips all the way upwards of 60 cents to 80 cents to maybe even to 80 cents. Honestly, really getting above a dollar, but maybe test of a dollar. But or they're not good, and the stock sells off all the way down to freaking, what would it be? It would be like 30 cents, 25 cents ish, something like that, right? So I think it's essential for us to understand that right now as well, in the market conditions that we are in right now, things are not looking too good. People are very, very picky when it comes to earnings, and it's really hard to please the broader markets when it comes to having good earnings. And everyone's just ready to pick, to pick the worst thing out of the earnings and short the stock or beat the stock in the head. So for me, I think heading into the earnings, one of the things that I would do is I would go ahead and maybe if I do have a big position in the stock, I would go ahead and I would close out a portion of my position. Just a portion, not the whole thing, just a portion. Because what that allows me to do is that if the stock has good earnings, okay, you know what, I still have skin in the game. But if the stock has bad earnings, then I've gone ahead and I've at least de-risked a little bit. So if the stock does sell off more, then later on maybe I can average down. Because I'll tell you something about this company as well, right? Their number one problem is that they're also highly, highly dilutive. When we go over here, historically they've been very dilutive. Right now their overhead supply is also massive and their institutional ownership is freaking tiny, right? Now, to say all this, to say the company does have an extremely, extremely small float, right? Their float is extremely small, meaning that it can go ahead and have a massive squeeze if their earnings are some blockbuster earnings, which is hard to anticipate, right? Again, like I said, in today's economy, in today's market conditions, you need to meet every single you need to beat every single estimate, whether it's your EPS, whether it's your earnings, your forecast needs to be on point. Everything needs to be perfect. If one thing is lacking, the stock's going to be seeing red. Okay, and I think that's going to be the real problem. Now, listen, if you're tired of losing and you don't want to trade by yourself and you want to get access to my day trailers every single day directly to your phone, check out our private community. Right now, our private community is on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join. We give you everything. We give you day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, one-on-one access, lessons, you name it, we got it. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so we have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, the dividend alerts for investing. We have crypto alerts. We have question and Q&A lessons, and we give you everything for the alerts as well. We give it a ticker. We give it an entry, we give it an exit, we tell you how many shares, we give you a stop loss, and we tell you how many shares also to buy in your portfolio. So we tell you the sizing in a 10K account. We use a 10K account as a benchmark. So let's say you have a 50K account, you go out and you buy 5 times this amount. Let's say you have a 30K account, you go out and buy 3 times this amount. Let's say you have a 50K account, I already said 50K account. Let's say you have a 5K account, you go out and divide this number by 2. Simple and easy. It really does not get any simpler in this, man. I'm telling you guys. And there's a reason why we have over 400 members coming back month after month. Back in the day, we used to do a 7-day free trial, right? Wilson says, hi, Sam. Thank you for our work in the community. My 7 days trial finish was great. I thank you for a membership to speak. 7K in 7 days is what it brought in. Now we no longer do a 7-day free trial. Now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. You read that right. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. 14 days free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. I mean, give it a shot, guys. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Literally today, my man Wasteland says, thank you, approaches. The markets have been pretty red these days, but it's nice to see some profits. This is AMZE, $35. TSLS over here. Chinso says, thank you, Sam, and the rest of the mentors. I've been here for almost 1 week, and not every day is green, but 100% more winners than losers. I've learned I've learned more this week than my 7 months of trading on my own. I'll be sticking around after my free trial. 17% the past week. My man says, what's going on here? Thank you, Sam, for creating an opportunity for newbies like me who didn't know a damn thing about the stock market. I have access to professionals like you, AG Racing and Millimos, to show me the way. I'll be forever grateful for all you guys. I can now make money instead of losing money in the stock market. You guys rock. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Lily says, I know you hate Robinhood, but first day here and more than impressed. Thank you so much on all the shot and all you do for all you do and I'm excited to go through the teaching materials you've shared. 36% in a single day. Volume alerts. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna read one more to you guys. This one's my favorite. The first time I read this one, I genuinely got like emotional. So I'm gonna read it to you guys. Granny Slayer says this is like freaking like 2 weeks ago. He says, a couple of years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fuck, made every single mistake you can name and wouldn't learn from it. Lost way more than I could afford and was so close to giving up. Decided to give it one last chance and find mentors. Now I'm almost back to the green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe it, but Sam, you helped me way more than you could know. Thank you so much on all the other shot callers. The Robinhood account is my own doing. Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. The Moomoo account I started when joining the server. Truly lifesaver. So the Robinhood account is this one. This himself. And then the Moomoo account is this one with us. 70% year today. Give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. Okay? 2 weeks free trial. 30 days money back guarantee. Next time members, 50% discount. I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Tree Academy. Thank you for watching. Your boy Sam.